What's up? Thought I'd do something a little different here today. I am solo backpacking. I am in Los Padres National Forest in Ventana Wilderness. It is, if you can see that, 10:53 on a Saturday. So far I've been hiking for 2 miles. Took me about 45 minutes so far. Temperature, I'd say mid-70s. Nice breeze. What's happening right now is the Use Trail, or whatever this is closed to get to the trailhead, the Cone Peak trailhead. So I have to walk it. 5 miles. Not too shabby. Not using the hiking six yet, so it's not too bad. There are a lot of bugs out here though, and loose gravel. So I'll give you a quick view of what I'm looking at. Maybe. Nope, apparently not. Well, I can turn the camera around. Here we go. So this is more or less what the first 2 miles look like. There's my view. There's where it came from. This is where I'm going. So when I get to the trailhead, I will start this again. In the meantime, let's chat about solo hiking. I was a little hesitant doing it in the first place. Only because, I mean, how much fun is 48 hours on your own in the backcountry? For me, half the fun is just sharing the experience with others. But a whole bunch of people flaked on me. It's okay, life happens, I understand. So I have to make the decision of continuing on and doing what I wanted to do for the last month and a half, or don't. Obviously, I'm doing it. So my goal is, fucking flies are crazy. Get you a little bit further. So my plan is to hike to Ojito Camp, which is normally a 5-mile hike from the trailhead, adding the extra 5 miles just to get to the trailhead, 10 miles each way. It's along a creek bed, only one campsite from what I am told. So I'll go there first, hoping to be the first one there. And then camp, set up my hammock, have some fun by the creek. And then tomorrow on my way out, I'll wake up early and do the peak, which should be nice. I think that's a better option anyhow. I would rather not be exposed in midday sun, and it'll give me something to do tomorrow instead of just hiking up. So that's what I'll do. What was interesting on my drive up here, so I drove from Concord all the way down here. Took me about 3.5 hours. 680 was at 101, 156, 1 past Carmel, past Big Sur to wherever the fuck we are. Out in the middle of nowhere. So the drive was pretty crazy. But what I noticed is when I got onto Nacimiento Ferguson, which was the left turn off of Highway 1, is that around every bend, and there's tons of bends, there was at least 2 cars car camping. They look local, young people. So that might be a good option for next time if we were to come out on Friday, is to car camp on one of the turnouts and then come up here for this hike. Well, we'll see. So that's about 5 minutes. I'll see you at the trailhead. Alright, so I realized that my last video was shot vertical instead of horizontal. So this video is just to let you guys know I am not a complete idiot, and I do adhere to the cardinal rules of video on cell phones. Also, I haven't hit the trailhead, but it's very cool temperature wise on this little corner right now. So I thought I'd show you what I'm looking at. Got some bikes behind me. Pause. Alright, here's the Sente Flat trailhead. I'm assuming if the road was open, there's enough spots for maybe less than 10 cars. This is about 1 hour away from the blockage and 3.28 miles. So that's been Vicente Flat Trail, and this is the view that you get from here. Yes, friends, that is the Pacific Ocean. I hear some people. Sounds like people are up there, but that's not where we're going. We're going to continue on to the Cone Trail head, something. I don't know. Get past this bush, and we'll see what's on the other side here, where we came from. That's not too bad. All right, see you at the trailhead. All right, so not too far from the last video is another turnoff for the San Antonio Trail. A mile and a half to Fresno, and San Antonio 4 miles. Keep on going. What's up, guys? Alright, I'm at Cone Peak Trail head. I'm at the parking lot. It took me 1 hour and 45 minutes to get to the trailhead from the where the car was left off. It's about 5 miles, 2.5 miles an hour. Not bad. It's getting warm and lots of bugs out. So I'm gonna take a little break, have some lunch. Today I'm having a falafel sandwich. Probably eat half of this, and then I'll make my way up the trail. So I'll give you a little quick look around. So this is a parking lot, room for, I don't know, 5 or 6 cars. And then over there on the west side of the parking lot is the trail. It's a very narrow trail, it looks like, and it will probably go up that ridge, up around, and I'm not sure if it'll be open or not, but we'll see soon. So in the meantime, I am going to finish my lunch and make my way up. Alright, so it's now 1 hour past the trailhead for the Cone Peak Trail. Basically, it was 2.18 miles of switchbacks, loose gravel, and full exposure to the sun. No trees, no nothing. So it's a little difficult, say moderately difficult. I stopped along the way a few times to take pictures of the coast. It is right in front of me. And so now you can see the marker here. It says a 1/4 mile to the summit of Cone Peak, and then 1.25 miles to Trail Spring. In all reality, I'm about 3 miles away from Ojito Camp, where I'm staying tonight. And I've got plenty of sunlight, so I'm not in any rush. And we'll probably start my way down. So I'll show you a little bit around. That, I'm guessing, is the peak. That's where the trail looks like it leads to, and it's pretty fucking high. You can kind of see at the very peak there's a little beacon up there, the blue tip. This is the view that we get from this trail junction You can see there's a little campfire spot here and room for 1 or 2 tents. You're technically not supposed to camp on the trail, but it doesn't look like that stopped anybody. It's a pretty nice view. So I think I'm going to continue on. Alright, in true Legloo fashion, I missed the trail. So when I was trying to go to Okito camp, I'm not there. I'm actually at goat camp, which is fine because look what I got. I got running water and tons of mosquito things. The only bummer is the goat camp looks like a 3-person campsite and there's already somebody there. So I'm going to have to encroach on someone else's campsite, but that's what we gotta do. It's 3:30, been hiking since 10:30, so that's a good 5-hour trip. So here is the map, as you can see that. I was trying to go to Okito, and instead I went all the way down to Goat, which is totally fine, because that was my plan B, and it turned out to be my plan A. And I'd say this isn't half bad, other than all the bugs. I know they're only going to get worse once the sun goes down, so I'm going to start pumping some water and go set up camp, maybe say hi to my neighbor, and call it a night after drinking maybe, or finding some firewood for a small fire. I don't know, we'll see. So, that's that.